grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another daily market update. First things first, make sure you're following on Twitter and Instagram right here. When we hit 100K on these, we'll do a giveaway for each one. So give away some crypto. Now, let's get into the markets. We have some horrible stuff from Gary Gensler today that I'm going to cover. We have some very bullish stuff for XRP today, like very bullish. A couple different things. We're going to talk about the Canada protest BS that's happening. And just everything going on. So, market cap, 1.8 trillion, okay? BTC is not doing good. This is not doing good. But, just like I said in yesterday's video, going to test 38K is okay in my books. Because we've stayed pretty good at like 44K for a while, you know? Hold on, let me zoom out here. Because we've been in this range for a while, it's okay. We can go down and touch that 38K, but if that breaks, then we've got to start watching if we're going to drop to 35K here. Honestly, Bitcoin, you know, the macro environment is extremely bad for this right now. I really don't care about Bitcoin. Let's move into altcoins, because I'm sure there's a lot of people on here that don't even hold Bitcoin. But the reason we track this is because it does control the entire market. Look at that. We're all red today. NEO is still pumping off of its news. And basically everything is red. So one thing I would say is you can literally, like, you can be accumulating here. Like $113 quant is crazy. Like, there will be people who look back in the future and say, like, damn, I wish I put a lot of money into quant at like $100. Also, Curve is looking like an amazing buy right here. CRV, still bullish on CRV. But these are some of the altcoins today, man. Everything is red. Everything is pulled back. Ethereum down 6.2%. They just flipped the switch. They just flipped the bad switch, not the XRP switch. They click one button, and all of these coins are just down 7%. It's just all at once, right? This entire market is manipulated. It's very hard to even, like, make any accurate predictions in a market that's so manipulated. Also, we have Ethereum Denver, the Denver conference going on right now. And usually when there's a big crypto conference, everything dumps. So that's what's going on with all of the coins right now. I'm still holding my bags, right? Waiting for more opportunities to take some profit out. I've been selling some NFTs. I've been buying some NFTs. But let's talk about the Canadian protests here and what's going on with all of this stuff. Okay, so it has just in that the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, says more Bitcoin and crypto wallets will be frozen. Okay? More Bitcoin and crypto wallets will be frozen. Now, this is not possible to do. They cannot freeze your wallet. It's not possible to do. So what I assume they're saying is freezing the exchanges, because that's what they can do. And we see the Kraken CEO. How do you guys say that word? I say Kraken normally, but I've been corrected. It's Kraken. How do you guys say that? I like Kraken better. It sounds more devilish or something. It sounds more scary. Kraken. CEO warns users to get your coins out of centralized exchanges. What he's basically saying here, he's criticizing the Canadian government for seizing funds from the Freedom Convoy protesters' bank accounts. Dude, this is getting ugly, bro. This is just showing the overstepping, and, like, why should you be able to freeze somebody's bank account? It's not cool. That is why we're in crypto, because you cannot freeze my Ledger Nano X. You can't freeze it. You can't. How are you going to freeze it? You can't. But they can freeze the exchanges. So what he's saying here is that it's over with. We will be forced to comply. He says 100% yes, it has / will happen, and 100% yes, we will be forced to comply. If you're worried about it, don't keep your funds with any centralized / regulated custodian. We cannot protect you. Get your coin / cash out and only trade peer-to-peer. So what we've done is we've made the exchanges into the banks. That's it. The exchanges are the banks. They're heavily controlled. Look at this. The government has them by the balls. They can just say, boom. Like, nope, you can't. You got to freeze everybody's accounts or freeze specific addresses. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. So this past couple weeks has just been proving the use case of crypto, dude. That's all it's been doing. Now let's talk about how bullish these XRP things here. We have 3 bullish things right here. The first one, the number one waffler puts this screenshot, and basically Coinbase transferred 40 million XRP to exchange, right? 40 million. Now, this is not enough to indicate a relisting of XRP. Okay, they have 400 million in their wallet. So them sending 40 million, it could mean something's brewing here, but I don't think so. It's interesting, though. Why would 40 million XRP be going to Coinbase? What if we're getting a relisting? Who knows? Could be happening soon. Also, this indicates that something could be happening soon. We have the biggest, or the second biggest accumulation spree in history. What that means is the second biggest accumulation. So somebody's like getting all the XRP, accumulating it. And it's the mega whales. They have scooped up over $700 million in the second biggest accumulation spree. That is insane. The return of the XRP mega whales. This is extremely bullish. This could indicate that XRP is about to make a move. They put some technical analysis here as well. But ultimately, XRP, right, is dependent on good news and Bitcoin. That's it. Good news and Bitcoin. But this is bullish right here. Yeah, this is insane. So the mega whales are accumulating, and I like it. Now, the next thing is Ripple, the unsealed documents. So what happened, right? What happened with the unsealed documents? I said yesterday that it was XRP disclosure day, and we've got some disclosure happening right here. These are 2 XRP documents that could strengthen the case against Ripple. Here's one of them. So I think they're letting them leak, like they're giving them to the public in a formulaic way. Like there's more than this, but they've only given us this one from what I've found. And this one is important. Basically, the law firm called Perkins Coie advised Ripple Labs that founders who assume its risk could receive XRP, but not investors or employees, as that would risk being a security in the SEC's eyes. Now, did that happen? Might have happened. This email seems to establish, at least in part, that FinCEN guidance in 2013 designated Ripple as a user of XRP, not an issuer. Only founders are issuers. This is key and also reaffirms the sequence of events. Founders gifting 80% of XRP to Ripple Labs. So this is super interesting right here. We're going to wait for more of these documents to come out. But this is a little email right there. Super interesting. Hopefully something good comes out. Okay. Now, let's talk about SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. He did a pitch of his crypto vision at an exclusive Democrat event. Oh, man, they go on retreats? I didn't know this. They were on a Democrat annual retreat. I wonder what they get up to over there. But this is interesting. But he was talking a lot about crypto, right? So according to the notes, he says Gensler's remarks focused heavily on crypto. Listen to this. He kicked off by comparing the spate of crypto advertisements during the Super Bowl to the surge in subprime mortgages that led to the financial crisis of 2007 and 2008. That comparison is crazy. He also says most of these tokens are securities. Okay, so he was like, he was more open with his homies at the Democrat retreat. He was more open, and they've got a couple little sound bites of what he was saying. He said, let's not make arbitrary loopholes. He basically said they have more, like they can regulate more of this industry than you think, is what he was trying to say. Super duper interesting. And then we have Elon Musk's lawyer saying the SEC has gone rogue. We know this. They stiffed Tesla investors out of $40 million. Okay? SEC obviously has gone rogue, and we know Elon Musk does not respect the SEC at all. Now, let's talk about the final thing right here. This is from 6529. David Schwartz said this thread is amazing. I did read through the whole thing. Basically, he's saying in this thread that freedom of transacting is the most important. Like, freedom of what your money can do is more important than freedom of speech and everything else. And here's why. Freedom of speech might require such activities like a website, a pamphlet, an advertisement, paying a graphic designer, traveling to a different location, all of which cost money. Freedom of assembly. It might require taking a train to Washington, booking a hotel room, hiring a taxi, buying a hot dog with mustard while you assemble, all of which cost money. Freedom of religion might use such activities like renting a space, paying the salaries of religious officials, buying food. All of them cost money. So all your other freedoms are literally taken away if you don't have freedom of money and freedom of transacting. Isn't that an insane point? And then here's the next one. Where is it? Many central banks have stated goals for their CBDCs to eliminate cash, allow global transaction censorship, and apply deeply negative interest rates. A system of this kind would be the most powerful system of centralized control that the world has ever known. Even Stalin and Hitler and Mao did not have the ability to apply global transaction censorship across their empires at the touch of a button. And that is why it is so important that we have decentralized finance and we have our own stuff. You know, we pay attention to the ones that are running the CBDCs simply because they're probably going to make the most money, right? How do you get someone to adopt something? You just make them rich, and then they'll be like, okay, you made me rich, right? So if we get rich off CBDC adoption, like, that's the reward for the people who propagate that. It's probably the reward. Very interesting. This is a great thread. If you want to read the whole thing, I'll leave the link in the description. But that is all we've got. Make sure that you follow on Instagram and Twitter. Join the Telegram group. Market is extremely slow right now. Everybody's more paying attention to like the macro scale. But that is all. I love every single one of you. And goodbye.
Grow.